Stepping off the porch stoop. Hello guys, 8 o'clock tomato talk here. Kevin, got my camera person with me today. Basket in hand. Let's go pick some tomatoes. This is a harvest video. Into the raised bed garden, guys. Got my snips with me. You know, mostly tomatoes. We're gonna pick a couple of okra right now though. Check these out. The deer have gotten them once, not once, but twice. And yet look at the way the resiliency of plants. They say 3 inches is the optimum length. Any tougher than that, or any longer than that, they get tougher. But I've got a fence on this side for the deer. So there we go, just a couple okra. All right, let's start with tomatoes. I'm gonna get some trusses going today, guys. First one, I'm so excited about this. This is called Peach Blow Sutton. It's an English favorite. Let's get rid of that. Look at that beauty right there. Tiny bit underripe, but that's okay. It'll ripen on the counter. We'll leave that one for later. Okay, so we've got Aunt Ruby's German Green here. Guys, take a look at this. This is still green because it's not ready to pick yet, but this thing will be almost exactly this green when it's ready to pick. We've got 2 more here. Look at this oblong beauty here. Aunt Ruby's German Green. It keeps growing. Almost, we're getting close to October, guys. We have an Indian summer going. We've got 80s, 80 after 80 after 80 after 80 after 80 for like 10 days going. We've got perfect timing as far as when your tomatoes are going and we get a frost, it just kills them, literally kills them, and it kills the progress that they're making too. You might have a tomato half ripe and it's just done. Here's our camera person's favorite tomato. I want to set the basket down right here. Look at this beauty. I wish I had a whole truss of them. Here's one right here. And here's one right here. This is Sun Gold, guys. Look at that beautiful tomato. Camera person, take a bite. Let's try one right here. So not only is Mr. 8 o'clock Tomato Talk going to do one, the camera person is too. Yeah, dude, I mean, that's the automatic response. So we're going to pick a few more of these. They're so sweet. Kind of melony tasting. I mean, just beautiful. So we'll grab a couple more of these and we'll keep moving. So they're kind of just scattered because we continually come out and just pick these right off the plant, guys. Look at the trusses right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 right there. Several more trusses. These are definitely going to ripen during this summer, late summer burst we're having. All right, let's move over here now, guys. So we have another, not orange, but a yellow tomato, not red tomato. And the actual name of this is Blondkopfchen. It's a German tomato. Look how prolific. Look at the sprays of, we've been picking on this spray here for like a month, and they just keep producing. This is a really tasty, not nearly as sweet. You can see the difference. I'm holding one of the Sun Golds up. Not nearly as sweet or as big as the Sun Gold, but yet it's still, it tastes like a full-size red tomato. These, camera person, if you could come over here. I'm gonna pick a whole truss, I think, of, yeah, we'll just kind of let this green one be part of it. Look at the stupus right there, guys. Look at the beautiful stupus. I mean, those are just perfect salad size. They're like a giant cherry tomato, but these are so awesome. This came off this plant. I'm just kind of letting things, by the way, tumble over each other this time of year, and they're just trellising each other up. I've got a little bit of help from man-made trellises. I think this came off this plant right here. Actually, no, I've got another stupus in here somewhere. Anyway, there we go, stupus. All right, now there's more, yeah, look at the basket. It's really getting full. Really, really, really full, really colorful. Okay, so now over here is one we have been growing. My wife and I have been growing for over 10 years, close to 15 years. This is yellow pear. And look at this. I'm gonna try to get one with the stem end attached. Look, it looks like a little hat. It's a little hat, you see? We have saved the seeds for, we haven't bought a packet of these for well over a decade. We just keep saving the seeds to this tomato. So we're gonna drop a few of those in there. Yellow pear. I mean, there's a couple more right there. Just look at that, guys. And while we're down here, I'm gonna grab a couple San Marzano paste tomatoes. Beautiful. We're hoping to be able, we haven't been able to make any sauce yet this year. I'm still figuring out my garden plot and getting my soil built up. But you can see those are just beautiful tomatoes. Over here, oh, let's go over here, guys. This is Dwarf Johnson growing right out of this Home Depot pot. My wife's favorite pot for me to grow in, as long as it's out of sight of the front yard. So it's growing next to another San Marzano in this pot. Got a couple cherry peppers here, but this is Dwarf Johnson. It stays pink like that. So you can see the red of the San Marzano next to that. This is a beautiful pink tomato. First year growing this. This is as tall as it gets, about right here from the bucket to right here. 3 feet maybe 3.5 feet maximum. All right, let's move around here. We've got more sun golds spilling over. Check it out, guys. This plant starts way in here and it just tumbles all the way out, and you can see it growing out here. You see that truss on the ground right there? There's 8 or 10 tomatoes right on that. And yet it comes out over here as well, out the front. So it's just going like a spider and growing all the way out through here. Don't know what this tomato plant is, mystery. Lost the tag for it. It's going to be fun though. But look at this spray right here of sun gold. So more sun golds. My wife loves these, and we all love them, but it's really her favorite. And we just started growing it a few years ago. This is a hybrid. It's one of the few hybrids we grow. So we've grown several of them in the garden so we can continually snack on them. Here's another San Marzano. There's a sun gold way in there. Let's see if I can fall in the raised bed. Way in there. I can't let that guy go. Oh, it fell. Got it. I got it. Ooh, that one's, let's toss that. Oh yeah, way down there. Oh, look at that. Look way down here, guys. Way under here. Almost missed these. Way under the marigolds. Beautiful. All right, so the basket's looking nice. Come over here, camera person. Moonstone. This came from a cutting off a parent plant sometime in late June, early July. Snipped it off. It was a sucker that was about this tall. Snipped it off, put it directly in the ground, and a tomato has the ability to just shoot roots out from its stem, guys. Anywhere there's little nodules or little bumps coming off of it, and this grew from that. So this is the second generation from the same year. So this really helps to stretch the season. You can see the trusses on this starting to form. Look at the beautiful, like you still have some blossoms there, but yet you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 15 tomatoes on this second generation plant. All right, now back over to, actually it's Stupice. Did I call it Stupus earlier? It's Stupice. I just found that out the other day because it's spelled S-T-U-P-I-C-E, Stupus, but it's Stupice. So it's a Czechoslovakian variety. We had one in the pot over there I picked this spray off of, okay? Now this is the same plant here, and guess what? This one right here, same thing. I picked this off of this plant. It was a sucker that had grown. I stuck it right in the ground next to it, and this thing has gotten as big as the parent plant. They're just growing into each other, one big happy family. So I set my pruners down over here. Let me grab them, guys, real quick. And we'll pick some of these. And they are just, if you can come over here, camera person. Just, guys, take a look at this. Look at this bunch right here of these. 1, 2, 3, a couple tiny ones. I wouldn't count those. 4 or 5. So at least 5 or 6 right in there. Amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and look at that. That's oddly large for a Stupus. Pretty sure I labeled that one right. But I want to get some of these off the plant. So we get a couple. Oops, grabbed the bonus there. That wasn't so good. Another one right here. Oh my gosh, guys, there are like 8 or 10 growing right here. So that'll ripen on the counter in 2 or 3 days, and that gives more energy to the rest of this plant. We got to go into late season mode here, guys. So we're getting anything off the plant that's robbing energy that doesn't need to be robbing energy. Hence the snipping. I'm even doing pruning as I go along just to kind of get the extra bit of energy into the actual fruit. That's what we need to do. And you need to pick fruit a little bit early if you can and let it ripen on the counter, especially this time of year. You can do that technique anytime through the year though. You got to come over here. This is so cool, guys. We're going to pick a pepper, a beautiful yellow pepper. We've had some pretty good luck with yellow peppers this year, haven't we, camera person? Yeah. Look at this thing, guys. Look at the stem on it. It's mighty and thick. It's like, look at my index finger here. So we're going to pick this right now. I like to let them turn their colors rather than pick them green. Growing green and selling green bell peppers was more of a marketing thing that agribusiness did years ago. It gets them off the vine for them and lets them make more money and produce more produce quicker. If you can, let all your peppers turn red or turn yellow, red, or orange, whatever they're going to be. That will give them the most vitamin C and the most sweetness. And it's also best for saving seeds as well. Let's pick a couple of these Anaheims. Oh, so beautiful when they're almost turned. Look at that, look at that. 2 of them right there. Beautiful. And you see we've got peppers just spilling over the Mizuna plant. This Mizuna is a Japanese green. Excellent right out of the garden. I mean, look at those beautiful little light colored stems. So good. Just kind of tangy. Like celery, kind of. All right, to your left, guys. This one's ripening. This one is not even close to ripe. Look at my hand. I present to you the goat bag tomato. Look at this thing. I mean, it's pushing at least 3/4 of a pound already and still growing. These things, under the right conditions, can get up to 2 pounds. This plant started really slowly this year, and I didn't think we were going to get any goat bags out of it, but it's taken off. It produced a couple blossom sets late in the season, like mid-August, and I thought, okay, I'm going to just start pruning. Hence, all the growth is almost pruned off the top. I'm just focusing all the energy on a couple tomatoes. This one took a hit by a bug, but is still ripening. So I'm just letting it see what it'll do. There's a small one up here, but this is the one I'm really watching. I'll be saving seeds from this one so that I can get a true to form giant goat bag tomato next year as well, and maybe several goat bags. But I'm real excited about this odd variety here. So guys, that's a little bit of a harvest that we've done here. Got to put the snips away. Take a look in here. A little bit of greens on the side there. Peppers. Giant yellow one, but look at just the variety down in there. Yellow pear, sun gold right there. How fun is that, guys? Still picking tomato. Oh, one more. Come over here. This is another one of our favorites. Almost forgot this guy right here. Guys, camera person, come around the corner here. And before I pick this, guys, I want to show you this beautiful, stunning bunch of green zebra tomatoes. This is what they call one of the new heirlooms. This was just bred maybe 20, 30 years ago. There's a new wave of tomatoes coming out. Berkeley tie-dye is one. There's several others. Atomic grape. This is green zebra. It quickly, after last year being our first year, became one of our favorites. Tangy, zingy, melony. It's almost spicy tasting. So I'm going to pick this whole thing. It gets a little bit yellow like that, but keeps a lot of the green even when it's ripe. These 3 are completely ripe. This 4th one is starting to show blush. It'll ripen on the counter. So I'm going to pick it all and let you see this. Oh my gosh. Would you look at that? That is just stunning. And they taste as good as they look, guys. Isn't that amazing? Wow. Let me look at the striping on that and the deep orangish yellow. Delicious. Wonderful. Such a gift to be able to pick so many different kinds of tomatoes, grow so many kinds of tomatoes, guys. That's one of the things that drives this channel, drives my passion. I've been growing weird tomatoes for probably 15, 16 years now, and it's so fun. So I hope you guys got inspired to keep your harvest going, to pick and grow and nurture weird, historic, and new heirlooms in your garden next year. This is 8 o'clock Tomato Talk. Thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate you so much. The sun's going down, Zone 6B, Indian summer. We've got a wonderful basket of stuff right here. Take a look at that.